What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales-related video. I'm going to try and not make this too long because it's 8:30 in the morning and I have not slept yet after watching the Tales 25th anniversary live stream, but I want to get this info out before I pass the hell out. First things first, let me get the elephant out of the room. There was no Tales of Arise info on the stream. It was one of the first things they mentioned when the stream started, that they don't have anything to share at this time, but they will have info in 2021 to share. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be upset with that, but, you know, they said production is moving smoothly. So hopefully that means that 2021 is when the game will come out like they're intending. I think they have some kind of like meeting or something in March, so March might be the next time we see a possibility of Tales of Arise info. But I want to get that out of the way quick. No Tales of Arise info, not an update or anything. They did mention at the end that Tales of Arise will. I guess might have been fans who were worried that Tales of Arise might be the final Tales game, which I don't know where people would get that idea, but they felt the need to mention at the end of the stream that Tales of Arise will not be the final Tales of game. There was also no news, but they basically said at the beginning there would be no console game news. I don't know if they specifically singled out Arise. They probably did. Obviously, the whole stream was in Japanese, so I'm just going based off what people told me and who I was talking to. But they said there would be no console game news. So no remasters, no remakes, no Tales of Arise, none of that stuff. The only information that was on the stream was for Tales of Asteria, Tales of the Rays, and for Tales of Crestoria. So I'll just quickly go over what was kind of shown on the stream, and then we'll go into the details of the mobile games, which is why most of you follow me. So they talked for the first good hour. I want to say they were just talking about the Tales series, and they had some special performances by groups who have done stuff on Tales before. So that was pretty cool to see there. If you're actually interested in, if you're not just interested in, oh, where's Tales of Arise? Oh, where's this? Where's that? It was actually a really cool stream to, get to hear some of these musical performances and everything. So I really did enjoy that. And then there was some stuff they were talking about, there was like a voting poll, everyone's first Tales of game, which had the best music, that kind of or favorite music. That kind of stuff. But that was pretty much the first good hour and 20 minutes was just that kind of stuff. And then they finally got into the game news about, around here, which obviously we already knew for Tales of Asteria fans. Oh, by the way, before I even go on to that, there was a retweet campaign that started, I think, right before the stream started, and we hit the goal by the end of the stream. Basically, for all three mobile games, for Tales of Asteria, for Tales of the Rays, and Tales of Crestoria, you will be getting a multi's worth of gems. Orbs in Asteria, diamonds in Rays, and then gleamstones in Crestoria. I assume, even though it's a Japanese stream, I assume the English Crestoria players will also get the 2,500 gleamstones. I don't know if they actually posted about it on here, but I'm sure. I don't think they would single people out like that, because obviously all this info was on the stream and it's already being posted up here, so I'm sure we're gonna get it on whenever they distribute all that stuff. It's usually within the next 24 hours that we get that, so you should see 2,500 gleamstones in your box within the next 24 hours. But so yeah, and if you play Rays and Asteria, you'll be getting 50 orbs in Asteria, and then you'll get 200 diamonds in Rays, so that's pretty cool there. Let's just talk about Asteria real quick. First things first, they were kind of going over some of the stuff that's in the game right now. We've got these kind of special. This was a multi you can do in Asteria right now, where you get 10 5-stars. They're not all 5-stars that can be awakened into 6-stars, but you get 10 5-stars that you get to keep. You get to keep all 10 of them. So that's pretty cool there. That's what they did for their 25th anniversary. We have the banner up with these four right here. We've got we got Rubia, Luke, Zelos, and Judith having kind of holiday units, which is pretty cool. They have a comeback campaign going on right now where it looks like you get some blue tiers, which aren't super useful, I guess, unless you just get lucky, because it only guarantees you a 3-star or higher. And then you've got these red ones, which guarantee you 5 stars. Then, for the Tales of the Abyss 15th anniversary, there is going to be a new Ash unit, getting a new unit that's actually an Ash and Natalia mystic art right here, which they showed off, which was pretty cool. And then they basically mentioned that the finale of the 5th arc of Asteria is going to be coming to a close. We're going to get the final chapter, whenever this update happens. And it looks like there's going to be a banner for Helldolf. There's going to be a 5-star Helldolf. I assume this is... I don't know which one's the 5-star art. I'm guessing this one's probably the 5-star art, and this is probably the 6-star art for him. But there will be a summonable Helldolf to get. I don't know if I'm going to summon for him or not. Helldolf is pretty unique. I think this will be the first time Helldolf is actually summonable in a gacha game. I don't know if he was summonable in Link, but I know for sure he hasn't been in Asteria. He's obviously never been in Rays, and definitely not been in Cristoria. So this may be the first summonable Helldolf. They also mentioned that there's going to be a collab in Tales of Asteria. Tales of Asteria doesn't get collabs very often. But apparently Tales of Asteria is getting a collab with a mobile game called Crystal Reunion, which I have never even heard of. It could just be a Japanese-only game, but I've never heard of it. But apparently we're getting a collab in Asteria for that. So obviously Tales characters will probably get some outfits, variations, and then I guess maybe some characters from Crystal Reunion will be obtainable in some fashion in this game. And then they went ahead to basically reveal the new arc protagonists. So let's go over here real quick. Oh wait, I think I went too far. Yep, I think we did. Here you go here. So the actual protagonists are Ludger. We've got Epilogue Mikleo. So if you haven't beaten Asteria, obviously this Mikleo looks older because it is an older Mikleo. So it's Ludger, Mikleo, Merity, and Ash are the main 4 protagonists here. And it looks like the kind of supporting role protagonists will be Luke, Keel, Elle, and Saray, which... honestly, Saray's been kind of prevalent in every arc since Asteria first came out. He's kind of been important for the last, 3 or 4 arcs in some fashion. He hasn't been a main character in all of them, but he's been around. So it's kind of weird that they're just, I guess popularity, they want fan favorites. It's definitely an interesting group, that's for sure. I don't feel like it's as hype as what we just had. We had Ruka, Lloyd, Alicia, Aizen, and Pascal. I feel like Pascal was kind of the odd one out there in terms of I guess you really only had 2 protagonists. The only main protagonists were Ruka and Lloyd, so I guess that's not true. I don't know. I just feel like this is a very interesting group. So what, for main protagonist, you really just have Ludger, and then the other 4, or the other 3, yeah, we don't even have a full 5, but I guess you can count all of these characters here, kind of like the main protagonists. So they'll be the main protagonists if you're someone who plays Asteria, for the next arc. I don't know if it'll be the final arc, but it is the next arc. Moving on to Rays, there's really not much. There's only one bit of detail to kind of talk about with Rays, because they mainly just talked about the Rays festival that's going on. There is going to be another boss rush. If people remember, I don't even think it's been 2 months. We had a boss rush where at the end of it, you basically got, towards the end of it, you got a free Decisive Mirage Art, and then at the very end, you got a free Overray. They're doing that again, but with a slight difference. And obviously, these stages are going to be hard as hell, so if you're a newer player, you're probably not going to be able to beat these. Instead of them just being random tickets, they're going to be select tickets. So if you beat these stages, you're actually going to get to select. So if you get to the Decisive Mirage Art stage, you get to select the Decisive Mirage Art that you want. If you get to the Overray stage, I assume, from what it looked like here, you get to select the Overray that you want, which would be amazing for both Decisive Mirage Arts and Overrays, because if it has the full list of DMAs, I'm grabbing Jude's. Jude is a character I've been trying to get a second Mirage Art for, ever since I started playing the game. And I still have not been able to get one for him, so I definitely would grab his DMA. And then for Overrays, I don't know who's a character with an overray that I would really, really want that I don't actually have. If Senel was added to the batch, I might grab his, but I already have double Mirage Arts for him, so I don't know if I'd want to do that. Luke, I have double for him as well. I guess I could grab Ash if I really want. I would probably throw the whole idea of who I need stuff for out the window, because for an overray is a pretty big deal. So I'd probably just grab who I want, but I don't actually know off the top of my head who I'd want to grab, because there's quite a number of overrays currently already in the game. So that would definitely, because I could grab Yuri's. I don't have Yuri's. Like I said, I don't have Ash or Luke's, because they came together. Who else has overrays? I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd grab. Ooh, Mythos. I think if Mythos was part of the is part of the batch, I would probably grab his, because I really wanted his Yggdrasil overray when that first came out. Anyways, enough speculating about that. So that's basically how this is going to work. We have a Nerve Race Festival, but I don't know if all the Mirage Arts are going to be select Mirage Arts. I feel like a lot of the first ones might just be regular. The ones that just give you regular Mirage Arts might just be regular tickets. And then when you get to like the special ones, like the Decisive Mirage Arts and then the Overrays, they're going to be select tickets. And that's really all they had to share for Rays. And then for Crestoria, they had this little cute animation where it's just basically Conrad and Mizella and Vicious hanging out in this room. And they're basically just, it's meant to be like a video set. You can actually watch this on the official Crestoria Twitter. They have it translated. And I assume they're probably going to post this to the official Tales YouTube channel as well. So you can probably watch it there as well. What else was there? I guess there's some kind of like giveaway thing going away for these posters. Okay, now we can move to the actual Twitter, because the rest of this stuff is actually, yeah, like I said, it's right here. You can watch it. It's a 5-minute video. Let's talk about everything. Let's actually go to the bottom first and make our way up. So first things first, this is actually from last night. There are 25th anniversary missions currently in the game, so I definitely recommend going and doing those. There's actually a mission where if you complete 50 quests, doesn't matter, just 50 quests, you get 25 regular summon tickets, which I actually already went ahead and used. I only got one SSR from them. I got a dupe for Milla, so I definitely took that dupe. So yeah, just look in your event tab, and there's a bunch of 25th anniversary missions to do, and you know you can get copies of this SR Kanata Memoria, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Let's look at everything else here. So login bonus, log in for 7 days to get SR summon ticket, rainbow tomes, and other rewards. There's also going to be, you know, like I was just mentioning, this SR. It's not a character, it's just an SR Kanata Memoria. I think it just gives crit. I don't think it's anything too special. I think I actually, did I go over it? I think I might have gone over it in last night's video. And then there's going to be these select day summons. Like right now, we have this one up. It's literally just Saray is featured and Kyle is featured. I wouldn't summon on these banners. If you've been playing for a while, this banner is completely useless to you. I wouldn't touch these banners with a single gem. Even if you're new, I still wouldn't touch them. I would still go for actual new banners instead of these. But, you know, if Crestoria had been out for like a year already, these banners would probably be more impressive because we'd have more SSRs to kind of throw in there. But it is what it is. Obviously, we have Milla, Archie, and Sophie coming to the game. Drop rate boost period after maintenance ends tonight. So that'll be cool there. And then, of course, the event SSR. The event is actually dropping for once with the banner. We'll have this Earth Memoria for Stan and this Wind Memoria for Lilith, which I've already gone over in my breakdown video. Now, here's the actual new stuff here. Half anniversary is fast approaching. The half anniversary will start on January 15th, and there's actually going to be a half anniversary live stream on the 14th with Kanata's voice actor, Japanese voice actor. And I assume they're going to probably talk about what the half anniversary is going to entail. I assume there's probably going to be they're going to have some decent banner. Whatever units they're going to do for the half anniversary, there's probably going to be something cool. So if you are worried about that, maybe start saving now. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to go for this Milla, Archie, and Sophie because it's our first triple SSR banner. But maybe if you get one of these three that you want, and then just, hold off and wait to see what's coming on January 15th. Because I think definitely after summoning on this banner tonight, I don't think I'm going to touch anything until I see what they bring for the half anniversary. Because they could bring some pretty cool stuff. We could get like Mythos or something. Who knows what they might throw at us. But let's look at everything here. So the login bonus during the countdown to the half anniversary will give 1,000 Gleamstones, which is pretty standard for these logins. There's going to be countdown summons. Get one free summon daily during the period for a total of 21 times. I'm not sure when this actually starts, but I assume it's probably going to be in the in-game news. Half anniversary missions. Now, here's where I'm kind of confused. So, clear all missions and get a Choose a Stone ticket that's usable from January 15th. So, it says usable from January 15th. So, I assume we're not going to be able to exchange it until then. But what's confusing about this is it's a Choose a Stone ticket. So, I don't know if that means we're going to get a character or if it's just going to be the Memoria Stone, because they could very well just give us a stone that can be used as a dupe to kind of basically boost one of the characters you already own. I mean, I guess you could grab a stone for a character you don't have. You just have an extra Memoria. But I'm hoping this is just kind of like a weird translation and that it's an actual character. Maybe have the general pool up to, what was the last duo we got? What was it, Alicia and Raven? Just have like all the regular SSRs and the seasonals up to like Alicia and Raven, and then you get to select one character that you want. That'd be fine. But who knows if they're going to be that generous? It could very well just be, okay, any character you have, you just get a free dupe for them. But we'll just have to see. And then there's going to be up to 20 summon tickets that we can get usable from January 15th. I guess we'll see if these I'm sure these summon tickets are just going to be the normal rate, probably just 5% chance to get an SSR from them. And then plus new recipes and Adorn Stones will be added soon. So as you can see here, these Adorn Stones, well, you might not be able to see, are kind of a different color. They're a lot more brighter. So I'm wondering if it's just like you won't have to use as many to upgrade each thing, like HP, attack, and defense. But I guess we'll have to see on that. And I think besides that, that's pretty much all the important information. Like I said, there will be a live stream on the... Where is it? Oh yeah, and then they also talked about the Another Eden collab really quick. Which entails Another Eden collab. And then there's an Ash and Luke figure for the 15th anniversary of Tales of the Abyss. And then they talked about some other random stuff before they got out of here. But yes, there is going to be a live stream on the 14th for Tales of Crestoria. But other than that, that's pretty much everything. So for Asteria, we have the new arc coming. And we have a Ash banner for the 15th anniversary of Abyss. For Rays, we just have that boss rush coming, which they didn't really specify when it's supposed to be happening. So I assume it's probably going to happen relatively soon. And then finally, for Crestoria, we obviously have the second Christmas banner dropping tonight with the new event, and then the half anniversary stuff starting next month. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Obviously, it is a shame about Tales of Arise, but you know what? I see, a lot of people who might have been, keeping up with the Cyberpunk stuff. Cyberpunk was definitely not ready. Cyberpunk was definitely a game that was pushed out too soon. And we definitely don't want that for Tales of Arise. We want Tales of Arise to succeed. We don't want it to be a game that falls flat on its face. So let's wait, another 6 to 8 months for the game to be ready. And then it'll probably be a much better experience when it actually comes out. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. My next video will probably be tonight when I summon for the new Milla. Hopefully we can pull her. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.